at Camping World Stadium here at the Florida Classic, Florida A&M University against Bethune Cookman University. And this episode of the Cool Soror podcast, we're taking it back to campus life. We have a Cricket Wireless ambassador, and we get to talk to Miss Florida A&M University and the Queen of Argent Green from FAMU. Give me your prediction for today's game.
Of course you know the Rattlers are going to take that win today. No doubt about it.
They're going to win. They're going to blow out FAMU. Watch and see. Garden Snakes.
Garden Snakes. Girl, get on out of here. I'm a Rattler. Bye. It's going to be a very stellar episode. Hey, we are so very excited because it's Florida Classic time. What is the Florida Classic? It is a huge rivalry in black college football between the Florida Agricultural Mechanical University and Bethune-Cookman University.
Okay.
Oh, come on. And of course, this is your Cool Soror podcast brought to you by Cricket Wireless, our great friends at Cricket Wireless. I'm your host, Rashan Ali, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm an alum of Florida A&M University, as you all know. But just in case you don't know, I am. And today, I am so happy to have a Bethune-Cookman University current student with me and an ambassador for Cricket Wireless, Sabrina Petit-Homme. Did I say it right?
Yes, ma'am, you did.
I did. How you doing today?
I'm very excited to be here, actually.
Yes?
It's always a great experience when we come out here to the Florida Classic. It just feels like a really big family reunion.
Right. How long?
Even with my favorite Rattler.
Yes, I am your favorite Rattler. And I can't say that you're my favorite Wildcat because my best friend went to Bethune-Cookman.
Okay.
But it's all good. I have love for Bethune-Cookman. So let's just get into a little bit of your backstory. First of all, you are an ambassador for Cricket Wireless.
Yes, I am.
Representing Bethune-Cookman University. How did you even how did you become a part of this program?
So I had a prior friend who, she's actually an alumni of Bethune-Cookman University, and she was a cricket campus ambassador for Bethune-Cookman University. And she told me to sign up for it, and I just signed up for it because I didn't know what I was expecting.
Right.
But me signing up for this program and this, mini internship really changed my perspective on everything that I wanted to do.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I'm really excited.
Absolutely. And you're a psychology major.
Yes, I am.
Really? And then you want to go on and get your master's, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But the beautiful thing about you and your story is that you arrived on Bethune-Cookman's campus, and you hadn't even seen the campus.
At all.
Right.
At all. And it was actually literally a faith.
Yeah.
Just coming onto Bethune-Cookman campus because my mother, I'm her oldest daughter.
Right.
And she wants me to, stay close to her. I was supposed to go to FLOMO, but, for some reason I got accepted at Bethune-Cookman University at the day of graduation. I was like, oh no, I gotta go.
Really?
I gotta come here, yeah. So I moved into Joyner Hall, and and I fell in love with the university. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that I was gonna leave my mark there some way, somehow, and I think I'm doing that right now.
Yes,
ma'am.
So what do you think is like the things that you've done so far? What are you most proud of as far as being a Bethune-Cookman University student?
I'm very involved in a lot of organizations on campus, but I think the one thing that I'm most involved all around is just being able to put myself out there.
Yeah.
Coming from a really shy, secluded, coming from a home of, safety and stuff.
Yeah.
So it just feels really good to know that I could branch out and experience different types of backgrounds and know that I can talk.
Yes.
Being able to show my personality and who Sabrina really is.
Yes.
So I think that's what I'm most proud of. And all of these organizations that I'm a part of really brought that out of me.
Right.
So shout out to all of y'all.
Yes. And now because you have created this legacy, your younger sister is now going to be a student at Bethune-Cookman. And you were able to really just pour into her.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
I want to cry. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because, coming in high school, my only goal, the biggest goal that I had that I want to check mark is get into college. And now that I'm here and it's almost over, to see that my younger sibling, who, what I'm doing this for, is actually coming here.
Yeah.
She's actually gonna be a student. That's me.
Right.
So I'm happy. I couldn't be more happier. Actually, job well done.
Really?
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
that's fantastic.
Thank you.
So people always talk about where they see themselves, but you're one of those people. I met you last year.
Yeah.
Well, earlier this year.
August, yes.
And I was like, this baby asks a lot of questions.
Right.
Where do you get where do you get that thirst of knowledge or the knowledge that you want to gain? Where do you get that from?
My parents instilled that in me.
Okay.
And being a first generation student, I was practically the guinea pig. So I have to ask questions. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Ask for all of that. I had to ask questions to make sure that everything that I was doing it right. And then I'm curious. You know, I want to know what's going on. I want to learn more. I love learning. And, you know, growing up, all you do is learn.
Right.
You're never going to stop learning.
Right.
So, you know, this is just something. I love it.
Yeah.
And, you know, that being, you know, part of me, just, you know, using that for my back, it's just wisdom. Added more to me. So,
yeah. So what about this rivalry? You know, I mean, it's one of the most storied rivalries in Black college football.
Yes.
What do you think makes it so special?
The alumni, the students,
yes.
you know, the fact that people are actually coming out. My first classic was last year, either 2 years or last year, and I have never been to a classic, never heard of it until I came to Bethune Cookman. When I tell you I was sheltered,
It's okay though.
Yeah. But coming to Bethune Cookman and experiencing classic, it just feels like love. Even though the rival's still there.
It is.
It just feels like a big family. Like I had a lot of people from FAMU. I have a lot of special people from Bethune Cookman University, and it's just a break. You know, at the end of the day, we are still alumni. We are product of our university. And it just makes us, you know, it's just happy. I'm always happy when I'm around FAMU, Bethune Cookman University, Battle of the Bands. I'm just happy. It just feels really good. Like the traditions are still there, and I just wanted to keep going. You know, more and more pour back our university so we can keep going.
Yes. What do you think Mary McLeod Bethune would say about you?
Oh my goodness. I want her babies. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, I take from her a lot. She is one of my biggest inspirations, and I feel like everything that I've ever been through, you know, Mary definitely put that in me. The faith, just walking my faith, keep going, pushing, being a trailblazer, and I consider myself a trailblazer.
You are.
Yeah, I really thank you. I just want to make sure that, you know, someone just like me who come from a family of immigrants, you know, first generation, who, you know, I don't really, you know, I'm experienced, and this is my first time. Anybody can do it.
Right.
As long as you have that faith and you put your best foot forward, you ask questions, you keep learning, anybody can do it. So that's why I think she'd be proud of me, though.
Thank you. So what does the future hold for Sabrina? Like, I know next you want to get your master's and all of that, but what do you desire for your life? And you don't have to have the answer to that right now, because I think it changes over time. No, I know it changes over time.
It does change. I'll tell you that one, because, you know, I changed my major a couple times in college.
A couple times?
A couple times. Yes. But I think that's God. I'm not going to lie to you, because it's just, he's creating my path for me, and it's fitting. Everything is falling into place very easily. I can't say I'm not stressed. I'm stressed. But, but I could definitely say everything seems a lot more easier. Everything seems more fitting for me. Like my passions, everything that I know I want to do, I'm not just doing to do, but I know that I want to do. It's bleeding out to the point where God is just placing all of these different opportunities in front of me where I have no choice but to chase them.
Absolutely.
So, success is definitely in the future.
Success is now. Like you're literally walking in it, and I love to see it. Your smile, your curiosity, and just all the things that you are involved in.
Thank you so much.
It's so beautiful. I know your parents are really, really proud of you too. Yeah. So you're a first generation college student, or
high school and college student.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I am.
And you are blazing that pathway for your siblings and everybody who you are able to influence. So I think that's fantastic.
Thank you. I never really thought of how much of a big deal it was until like I'm almost done. I'm like, oh my God, I really just did this.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm really just trying to continue to keep the path forward. I'm happy. I'm really excited. I can be nothing but God.
Yes, nothing but God. That's so crazy. And Sabrina told me she was nervous to do this interview. I'm like, girl, you really can do this. Like, what are we talking about? We're literally having a conversation. You are super fantastic. Tell everybody how they can find you and continue to support all of your efforts.
Okay. You guys can find me on Instagram at Brii.buckets, BRII.BUXKETS. That is my Instagram. You can find me also on LinkedIn at Sabrina Petit-Homme, PETIT-HOMME. That's where you guys can find me. Please connect with me. I'm super sweet, super fun.
Clearly.
And I love to learn.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're just magical.
Thank you so much. much,
So
Miss Ali.
magical. We're very proud of you. I cannot wait to see what God continues to have in store for
really
you.
appreciate
And thank
it.
you so much for being a part of the
Thank
show
you.
today. Wasn't
Yes,
that easy?
It was. It was so easy.
Come
y'all.
on, Cricket Wireless Ambassador. She's
Yes,
a
ma'am.
superstar from Bethune Cookman
I'm
University.
y'all.
Look at all this love I'm giving to the Wildcats.
I love it. I love it.
It's
Especially
like-
from the Rattlers.
you
It
know
feel a
what
little
I'm saying?
different.
It's all good.
It feel a little different.
It's all good.
Thank you so much, Miss
Sabrina
Ali.
Petit-Homme, everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay!
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to the Cool Soror Podcast, and we are here live at Camping World Stadium for the Florida Classic, Florida A&M University, Bethune Cookman University. But I'm so very honored right now because I am here with Miss Florida Agricultural Mechanical University, the number, 117, the 117th Miss Florida A&M University. That's right, Kendall Naomi Johnson. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am so incredibly well now that you are here with me. It's royalty. So how does it feel? First of all, this is special because this is my baby from the original Beta Alpha chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So we have a special bond there, but because we're both FAMU, and so talk a little bit about just being Miss FAMU, and I know that you were Miss Sophomore, so you always had a desire to be Miss FAMU. Talk about that journey.
So honestly, I would say this moment feels very full circle.
Okay.
It feels like as a freshman coming into FAMU, I knew I wanted to be involved and active on campus. But as I went through FAMU, I knew that it was my duty to give back to my campus that poured so much into me.
Yes.
So that was kind of my drive factor in running for Miss FAMU. So now that I'm back here at the Classic, it's like, wow, this is really a full circle moment.
Right, absolutely. So a lot of people think about, when they think about Miss FAMU, of course she walks around and she waves and she's beautiful and she has her court. What all does it entail being Miss FAMU?
Really, the most important thing is recruitment, recruiting the best and brightest students to come to our university, and then also making sure that I'm serving the student body in a capacity that they want to see. You know, putting on events and initiatives that benefit them, not just, oh, the court walks and waves, they look pretty, but we're actually putting in the work behind the scenes to ensure that the students are enjoying their time on the Hill, and we're getting new students to come to our university.
Absolutely. I have a rising freshman. Hopefully she chooses FAMU.
Yes.
She's a senior now, so seeing someone like you and seeing how you represent, it's probably going to, make her say, yeah, I think FAMU is she already applied to for early admission. So
Yes.
This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Can you talk a little bit about your platform? I know because, when you run for, a role like this, you got to have something that you're trying to implement. Tell us a little bit about your platform and what you do.
So my main platform, of course, for me was mental health and putting students' mental health first. I feel like a lot of times within the minority community, mental health is overlooked and it has a stigma around it. So that's something that I really wanted to bring to our university so students know, like, you are seen, you are heard, and these are the resources on campus that we have to help you.
Yeah. How do you balance it all? I mean, obviously you're Miss FAMU, you are, a cool soror, AKA, and also being the person that you need to be, not just for FAMU, Miss FAMU, and AKA, but like embodying and being able to embrace everybody. How do you balance all of that?
So I would really say I had to learn time management. At first, when I got into this, I was like, yeah, I can do it. I got this going on. I've done this, this, and this. Then I had to realize, wait, I actually have to plan and be strategic about what I'm doing and making sure I still put academics first.
Absolutely.
Because that's how I got here. This is why I'm here. So really just balancing that time management and also having an understanding of my priorities.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So what would you tell somebody who is interested in being Miss FAMU? What, I guess the most rewarding and also the most demanding part about it?
I would say the most rewarding thing is seeing, especially little girls, when we're at games and we're on recruitment trips and they're dressed up as little future Miss FAMU.
Love it.
It really shows me that they want to be here one day, and we are the role models that they look up to. So I'm not just doing this for myself or for my students, but I'm also doing this for the future generation of Rattlers.
Yeah.
And I would say the most demanding thing, I would say everybody knowing that it's like it really can be no eat, no sleep.
Right.
It might be campaign week or it might be classic week, but we know that there's something that we signed up for and a duty that we have to uphold.
Absolutely.
But it's all worth it in the end.
It is. And I love the fact that Miss Fam, oh my God, my line sister's here. I'm sorry. I know, the fourth wall. It's fine. The sorority that you all have amongst each other as far as Miss FAMUs. Like, I love when we come back to homecoming, I see all the Miss FAMUs in white. Can you talk about that sisterhood?
Yes, it's been really welcoming.
Yeah.
I feel extremely welcomed by the previous Miss FAMUs, and they always let me know that we're a sisterhood and we're here for you and we're supporting you because we were once in your shoes and we know what it can feel like.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I am so proud of you.
Thank you
You're
so much.
absolutely beautiful. And you know I've been supporting you
Yes,
since,
ma'am.
listen, this baby was like, Miss Rashan, this is what I need. What y'all gonna do? And we did. And we're so happy that you
And I
are.
appreciate it so much.
Absolutely. I'm grateful for you. I'm happy for you. Keep shining.
Thank
keep being
you.
absolutely great. And
Thank
keep being
you.
absolutely B.A. beautiful, baby.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yes. Miss Kendall Naomi Johnson, baby. Miss Florida Agricultural Mechanical University here on the Cool Soror podcast. Yes.
Thank
Oh, do
you.
the wave. Do the wave for me. Do the wave for me. Listen. Yes. Thank you. Welcome back to the Cool Soror podcast. So listen, we have really done something different here for this particular episode. We are making sure that we are honing in on the students that are doing great things on campus.
Yes.
And right now, I am joined by Keyanna McFann. She's the queen of Orange and Green.
It's nice to see you.
You too.
You're lovely.
Thank you, and you as well. And I was the queen of Orange and Green when I was at FAMU.
Yes.
So this
the
is a very
QLG crew.
That's right. We got a nice group meet. We welcome everybody in when they're like. It's just a beautiful thing. So Keyanna, thank you so much for
Yes.
being here. How are you today?
Good. Thank you for having me. I'm wonderful. I love to see the game. The classic between Bethune is my favorite.
Absolutely.
So I come almost every year to watch us, beat Bethune almost every year.
Yes.
So this is an exciting time. I'm glad to see you.
And
see
you too.
Well. I'm seeing us take this win.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm really excited because not only are you a queen of Orange and Green, but I got to show love. It is the Cool Soror podcast. You're a part of the Beta Alpha chapter of Delta Sigma
Yes.
Sorority Incorporated. So I get the best of both worlds
Yes.
today, baby. I love it. I love it. So for those people who don't know, when I tell them, like, yeah, I was the queen of Orange and Green, they were like, what does that mean? Were you Miss FAMU? I'm like, no. I was like the spirit person. Like,
Yes.
I was like elected by the school.
Yes.
Tell everybody what being the queen of Orange and Green means.
So what being a queen of Orange and Green means to me is, yes, you have the spirit, and yes, you're in the forefront of everybody, but you are the one that if you have a prep rally, we have Step Friday, you are the one that students look up to bring the spirit of FAMU out.
Right.
So we have places like this or games where we have me and my king of Orange and Green that we go out, we change into something really spirited, and we go shout out for FAMU. So what the Queen of Orange and Green is the front of being FAMU, the spirit, the lively of why people want to attend this illustrious university.
Yeah.
So we show that almost every single game, even inside the classroom, outside the classroom. We are the blueprint of the Queen of Orange and Green.
Yes.
The green, the citrus orange, the agriculture green, we are that.
We are that.
Queen of Orange and Green.
That's right. So, like I used to be out on the field,
Yes.
hyping everybody up.
Yes.
I think being the queen of Orange and Green is like really, really super
Yes.
special.
It is special. It's fun. It's lively. You should have fun. You're in this position because you love your university.
Right.
So I love my university. It has taught me so much. It has gained me my confidence and energy that I have now. So that's when I go out every single game. That's what I put out. It's what I show every single way.
And it's a beautiful thing because the sisterhood is so real. Like
Yes.
I know that you and Kendall, like did y'all grow up together?
Yes.
That's so crazy.
We've known each other since middle school. So she was my first friend in middle school. It's a brand new school. She's been there before me. So once I got to 6th grade, she was the first person that I encountered. And then we've been with each other ever since. Middle school, high school, college. Yeah, we've been in each other. We did the same leadership almost positions. She was the president of our high school. We were both the first black on e-board for our high school.
Yeah.
On the executive board. So I was right with her as the treasurer.
So it's so cool because when I got to FAMU, like one of my first best friends, her name is Ebony Bennett, and she's BA ADST, right?
Yes.
So we both did our things differently, like separately. So tell us a little bit about like how, like when you both were like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, but still remaining friends. Because that's how I think the beauty of being a woman is knowing that you make different decisions, but still remaining your true sisterhood, regardless of what you choose as far as your sorority. Talk a little bit about that.
Okay. The crazy thing is the sorority, I knew she wanted to be an AKA when we was in high school, but I didn't know about Greek life until I got to college.
Oh, wow.
So once I saw that we are in different, wanting like interest in different sororities, I said, okay, I don't want that separate us anyway.
Right.
So, and the crazy thing is both of us are beta alpha.
Right.
So like we're still kind of tied, but we're still different, but we're both the same chapter. And then also with Miss FAMU and Queen of Virgin Green, like we both kind of knew what we had wanted to do. Like spring semester, that I knew she would possibly run for Miss FAMU because she wanted to do Miss Sophomore.
Yeah.
And when I saw the Queen of Virgin Green, that's when I knew I wanted to. So it's kind of interesting. We're separate, but we're together.
Right.
In such a way. Our sororities are different, but we're together.
I love it.
We're Miss FAMU and Queen of Virgin Green, but we're still together on the same court.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny because even in high school, it's kind of almost that way. I was a cheerleader, she was in majorette, and she was also on the field with the football team. But we were just both in SGA. So I think it's interesting and crazy how our friendship, that we are in maybe different positions, different sorority, different orgs, but we are still close. We are still,
I love that.
We're still friends. That nothing separated it.
Right. Black womanhood.
Yes.
Black womanhood is across the board, no matter what we choose. So thank you so much. I'm proud of you. My queen of Orange and Green. This is great.
I am so excited. I'm so excited to be here. I'm blessed.
Yes, amen.
God has put me in this place for a reason, and I'm just ecstatic.
And thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you. This is my queen of Orange and Green, everybody. She is me, and I am her.
Yes, we are together. We are as one.
I love it. Thank you so much for being
You're
here.
welcome.
Yes.
Blessed to be here.
Continued success on everything.
Thank you. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
right. We're wrapping it up right here at the Florida Classic with my queen of Orange and Green, Keyanna McFann. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Oh,
Rattlers for the win.
Oh, yes.
We gave it through the platform.
That's right. That's right.